Sagittarius gang, welcome, welcome. If you have Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement, and you are dealing with someone in any kind of a way, whether it's in a relationship or something of that nature, situationship, whatever the case may be, then this reading is for you, okay? If you don't know your major zodiac placements, you can follow the link in my description box to get a free birth chart so that when you watch me and other tarot readers, you can watch your various placements that are significant and you will get a more complete picture. Okay, many times different signs will resonate in different ways depending on the type of reading. Okay, so with that being said, while you are down there, certainly check out information to book a personal reading if you would like. We've tried to keep those affordable for as long as I can, okay, because I do try to make it where as many people can get readings as possible, you know, so we'll take advantage of that while you can. And certainly if you haven't done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, and the likes and comments as always mean so much. So with that being said, and without further ado, Sagittarius, let's get a snapshot of this energy. Okay, we're going to look at your person's energy, your energy, and a probable outcome, Sagittarius. Okay, gang, let's get started. All right, let's get started. One cut's gonna do it. That was quick. Okay, we must have a pretty direct message. Okay, kind of interesting. All right, you know, you got a few major arcanas here, so you know, a few. All right, you know, you have as far as zodiac signs, for what it's worth, and this is not the most important part of the reading. The messages and the energies around the cards are what's important. That being said, we have Pisces, Cancer, Libra, possibly. We also have in the minors water, and air and fire. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started on this thing. All right, so I think your person does have a lot of emotion towards you. Your person has the Queen of Cups here. We also have the Moon card and the Justice card. Okay, so there is something that I believe has come to light in this whole situation. And I'm looking at your energy to, you know, the moon can mean so many different things. I think originally you weren't aware of it, but it came to light recently. Okay. And I think it may have been, you know, something that you kind of ignored your intuition on a little bit, but for whatever reason, you're now very much aware of something. Okay. But again, your person is really fond of you and really, I think, kind of wants to take it to the next level. All right, Sagittarius, you're back and forth on this. At the heart of this thing, Ace of Swords. Some truth coming to light, but triumph over adversity many times too, okay? And I really think that you are kind of back and forth on this thing. You do, I believe, have or are aware of the fact that this is probably a strong soul connection, okay? You're kind of wondering if something is worth your time, okay? You really are. And I get that. This is not the only card that's telling me that, okay? Going forward in this thing, Sagittarius, let's just take a look. All right. You know, we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is on the fence energy all day long. And we're going to clarify just to get a little bit, but let me tell you what I'm seeing out of these cards so far. Okay, so this is the thing. The Knight of Swords in reverse is really somebody who is, you know, kind of like, you know, really weighing their options and not trying to be, what am I looking for? Impulsive, okay? That can certainly speak to that. And really, but honestly, keeping their mouth closed so much so that it's more about keeping the peace and avoiding conflict than actually speaking their mind. So it's almost like people pleasing, okay? And I don't know if that's your person or you going into this, okay? You know, typically like attracts like. But then you got this Queen of Swords sitting over here kind of ready to slash things away. And then you have the Nine of Wands here, which is about fighting a losing battle. Okay, that's what the Nine of Wands speaks to. It also speaks to really working through things, but not working in a smart way, but working really hard and really not going inside and doing the energy work to deal with whatever truth this is that has come to light. I am not getting any deception per se here. Okay, but, you know, at the same time, you know, and I really think, I don't see endings here. I don't. That's not what I'm getting. I think you're considering it and you're kind of wondering. There is a consideration of it, and I don't think that thought is going to go away. Okay. Now, these energies can go either way. This can be your perception of them and vice versa. Okay. So take that as it resonates, Saggies. But, you know, this Knight of Swords is all about people pleasing. And sometimes the Queen of Cups can be that way too. So I kind of think it's your person. I really do. I think they're really worried about you. Because I think you, well, go figure, Sagittarian energy, very independent. I think they know that you are positioned where you could go forward if the situation were worth your time. So I really think that this, and I kind of see this kind of being stuck in that, at least for the moment. That's kind of what I get. I don't really see any changes being made. Why? Because people are not going inside and doing the work to figure out what changes need to be made, okay? But your person is, I think your person's really afraid of losing you. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this whole thing. That's why the Nine of Wands is here. That's why the Knight of Swords is here, codependency and people pleasing. And that's really why the Queen of Cups is here. I mean, I'm getting that really, and your person may want to make a commitment with you of some sort, may want to get married, okay? But I think your person, and honestly, sometimes when these cards come up like that, you know, I'm all about making a good, solid, long-term commitment with a viable person. And, you know, I'm saying, I don't know that this person, though, is that. You've certainly got your reservations. And they may be trying to rush you into making some kind of a commitment because they're afraid of losing you. That's what I'm getting. That's the message here. They are afraid of losing you. And this Queen of Swords here is very independent energy, okay? And I'm not reading gender. You may be a male or a female Saggy, but this is very, you know, this is a very loving and high vibrational person who has no time for BS and does not hesitate to kindly but swiftly kick to the road and by the wayside that which does not align with what they feel like they deserve. They've got solid boundaries that are healthy in place, okay? And I think that's you, Sagittarius. I really do. I mean, I think you'd be ready if you felt like this was the right opportunity. I really do, with that Fool card sitting there. And maybe it's just that you're aware that your person's ready to take a leap of faith, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah. Okay, they're not working through stuff. Six of Swords, they may be at a distance. This can certainly speak to energetic distance, which I see all day long, okay? I really do. And your person's well aware of the energetic distance, but your person really wants a new way of life. And this is a pregnancy card too, heads up. Queen of Cups can be too. You can kind of see that from the picture, okay? So heads up on that. But your person really wants this thing to go to the next level, and they're ready to take action to do so. I pulled clarifying cards, and that's telling me your person's afraid of losing you. That's the bottom line. That's what I'm getting from this. And I think you're on the fence. And so at this point, you know, this is one of those readings where I'm going to have to say the ball is in your court. Energetically, things can change one way or the other. It literally hinges on your person stepping out of this codependent, clingy crap, okay, and people pleasing. Because, you know, if I know my Sagittarians, can I just talk? I love Sagittarian energy. And here's part of I mean, I'm a Gemini. I'm an air sign. I'm very independent as well. But, you know, Sagittarius folks, I mean, they got no time for BS. And that's a great, I mean, I love that about you guys, okay? And if you feel like it's not worth your time, you're going to fly the coop. And so this could go either way. And it's kind of up to you to, you know, and of course, if you know, you can't fix this by yourself. Your person has to take responsibility for this crap they're doing. Because I really think you don't have the time of day for this codependent crap, clinginess. Sagittarius people by nature, and of course it depends on your other placement, but as a rule, you guys are not clingy, and you don't like people who are clingy with you in relationships. And this person is. I mean, and you know, in that situation, when a person chases another person, Okay, and this can go either way. I think for the most part, though, it's your person being clingy and you being like, oh, you're smothering me. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting. But, you know, the harder you chase a person, the more they're going to run away, okay? Whereas if you just, you know, back up and establish your own independence and step into your own power, and I'm talking now about the clingy person, if they would do that and come to the table, work on themselves and, you know, work on why they're feeling so, you know, needy, okay, and I'm not going to get into all the reasons why that could be. That's the whole purpose of the playlist that I talked about at the beginning of this reading, where we talked about, you know, shadow work and that sort of thing. But whoever is doing the codependent clinginess and the people pleasing is the one that desperately needs to hit the shadow work really, really hard and fast. Why? Because the other one ain't got time, you know. Like that saying, ain't nobody got time for that. Well, my Saggies ain't got time for that. There you go. Okay. And I don't think this person is, you know, I don't know. Something came to light, and that is the whole issue. Okay. Was it a big deal or not? This is a general reading. I don't see deception, but I'm not saying it wasn't deceptive either. Okay. You know, I'm just saying that I don't see it in this reading. But for whatever it was, you were just really not, you kind of was like, you went from being, okay, I'm ready to, I don't know, you know, and again, thinking you might be fighting a losing battle. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. All right, Saggy, I hope that helped. Let's get some Moonology for you guys, and keep me posted on this thing. This was a real interesting reading, and you know, every time I read, or, you know, a lot of times it's similar storylines, but, you know, sometimes it can be just kind of off the wall. But that's what I get for you, Saggy. This person really nervous about losing you, bottom line. All right. Your dreams, some of you are working on something. You need a practical plan, right? Taurus energy, for what it's worth, okay? And you need to step out and make the first move. And I've never known of a Saggy that struggled with that, but somebody is listening to me that may need to hear that, okay? And confidence, having confidence in yourself and knowing your value and your worth is going to help you to make good decisions. And again, that's going to come through shadow work and meditating in the theta state to work on your subconscious. Both of those things, okay? Leo energy, for what it's worth, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. New moon and Leo again. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, because that's twice we dealt with that. Or maybe you've got Leo in your chart. I mean, maybe you're a Saggy moon and a Leo sun, or vice versa, or whatever. Okay, now let's get some quotes for you guys from my little 3x5 deck that I made. Quotes for the soul, right? Quotes for dope souls. I think that's a Facebook group. I hope they don't get mad at me if anybody's watching that, you know, has any affiliation to that group. I love that group. I'm in it myself. So anyway, or it's like a page, but okay. She lost him, but she found herself. And that was everything. Boom. There you go. Talking about shadow work. You cannot run from your shadow. You can't sleep it away, drink it away, surgically fix it, wait it out, exercise it away, shop it away, outrun it. And you can't relocate to a new town to get away from it either. It's going to follow you. And if you decide you want to relocate and make a fresh start somewhere, you still have to go inside and do the work. Otherwise, you know, and I'm speaking from experience because I've, you know, moved to different towns before, made a new start. But you know what? I manifested the same darn situations and messes and dramas that I had before, okay? Because I didn't know to go inside, okay? Pardon the, you know, drastic southern drawl, but okay. So instead of doing all that, what you have to do is acknowledge it, shake its hand, and get intimate. See how it can actually help you. It can. I promise you that. All right. Conversation between the mind, heart, and soul. And I've said this one has come up a lot. Okay, you ready? Mind, you know we failed, right? Heart, and we are allowed to start again. Soul, and again if we need to. So, thank you so much for watching, Saggies. Subscribe if you would like. I would love for you to hit that notification bell, and even if you have subscribed, make sure you are getting all the notifications. They do get recalibrated sometimes, okay? And so with that being said, of course, I love the likes and comments. And of course, you know you can hit me up for a personal reading, okay? Thank you so, so much, all my Sagittarian beautiful friends. Thank you.